I'm not a filmmaker whose passion is editing. I probably won't ever get famous or make money from this, and I probably won't ever put this on a resume or use it to get a job. So why bother making YouTube videos? So for those of you wondering, the reason I have a different background is because I'm currently visiting friends at their college and I'm just recording this video really quickly in their dorm room. So today's video is about why I make YouTube videos. And honestly, this video is kind of more for myself than anyone else. So this is for the moments where I look at my YouTube channel and I think that my video ideas aren't good and my editing is nowhere near fun to watch. And it seems like the small amount of subscribers and the even smaller amount of views that I get seem to support that idea. You may be asking yourself why you choose to put in 4 to 6 hours of work a week to make videos that very, very few other people will see. I know you'll ask yourself these questions because you already have. You ask them to yourself all the time. And so here is a reminder to remind yourself why you make YouTube videos. I'm a very, very logically and analytically minded person. And so I think it's really important for me to have a creative outlet, at least one, and this is definitely not my only one, but it is important for me to have a creative outlet to kind of train my mind to just think in new ways and to produce new ideas instead of just analyzing ideas that are already out there. Being able to go from an analytical and logical thinking mind to a creative mind that's just creating things, I think is a very, very valuable thing for your mind to be able to do. There's this one John Green quote from The Fault in Our Stars where Gus says, "My thoughts are stars that I can't fathom into constellations." And creating these YouTube videos is kind of my way of putting these thoughts into constellations. Each one of these feels like a full and complete idea that's wrapped neatly and packaged, and I just send it out there. And it just feels really nice to do that. In addition, creating pushes me to do more things. This entire YouTube channel lives and breathes off of whether or not I can come up with new ideas. If I just don't think of anything new or think of the world in any different way, then I literally have no YouTube videos to make because I don't make any videos about anything else other than the ideas that I have. So having this YouTube channel and having to create every week pushes me to read more, it pushes me to think more, and it pushes me to just go out and experience more so I can come back and I can make videos about it. All in all, I think the act of creating and the work it takes to create is worth the time and effort that you put in to making YouTube videos. Every single time I try to make a video, especially when I think of videos that could actually be really good, there's like this small voice in the back of my head that tells me that my ideas aren't good enough, that my editing is not good enough, that everything I do won't be good enough. And I don't think this is only limited to making YouTube videos. I think a lot of us have this small voice in the back of our heads that's always kind of just telling us that we're not enough. And honestly, the only way to kind of beat this voice is to just create in spite of it, to not listen to it and do the thing that you have to do. And hopefully over time, you'll just get better. And that voice will slowly but surely begin to fade into the background. So I think it's worth it to fight this battle against self-doubt. This is not a battle that I want to lose. I hate the mindset that we just have to do certain things that may be completely worthless to us just in order to maybe get something we want. And like, I'm specifically talking about like the mindset that kids have when they just do things to get into Stanford or Harvard or Yale or like one of these really prestigious colleges. And obviously that mindset is not exclusive to those kids, and I'm not hating on those kids at all. The reason I hate that mindset so much is because for the longest time that was me. I have joined and done things just for the hopes of padding my resume to get into Stanford or to get into Harvard. Every single time I joined a club or I did something just because I thought it would look good on my resume, I absolutely hated it, and it was just an awful time. And obviously that mindset doesn't stop at college. If you don't stop yourself, that mindset will proliferate throughout your entire life. And so this is my way of telling myself that yes, sometimes you do have to do things that you don't want to in order to get the things that you want, but you can also do things just for yourself. Even if no one else finds value in them, you can still do things just for yourself, and that's completely okay. Hopefully, knock on wood, I will be getting older, and I want to be able to look back on the person that I used to be and to kind of just appreciate how much I've grown. I can even do that now. So I made YouTube videos like 2 years ago. They're awful. Like they're objectively just the worst videos I've ever seen. And I can like still look at this kid and be like, wow, that kid is so scrawny and like his hair looks so bad. And it's just really nice to be able to look back on yourself and think about who you used to be and who you are now, and just to really reflect on how far you've come. So this is a message to myself. If you're watching this and you've stopped making YouTube videos, I really hope that you did it for the right reasons and that you didn't stop because you're not famous or because you're too lazy. Thanks for watching.